What if I told you your open rates aren't tanking because of what you're sending, but when you're sending it? Not just when you send, but how fast, how often, and in what order. Get that wrong, and your best emails won't even make it to the inbox. In this video, you'll learn how to fix the timing mistakes that kill your open rates and discover a simple sequence strategy that gets more clicks, more replies, and more conversions. Some time ago, I learned about this SaaS brand that quote-unquote did everything right. Strong welcome email, clean design, and everything. But by email 3, their open rate dropped by 82%. Why? They got their timing wrong for their audience wrong. In their case, they blasted 3 emails in 24 hours and got flagged as spam. Stick around, and you'll soon discover how often to send and how to spot the exact moment your subscriber's ready for the next move. Let's get into it. The real problem with email timing. Most people think email timing is about choosing the right hour to hit send. It's not. 47% of recipients decide to open based on the subject line, not the time, but the timing still matters. Not for opens, but for your sender reputation. Send emails too fast or in the wrong order, and providers start pushing you to spam, even if your subject lines are great. But how do you know if they're ready? How to know when your reader is ready? Think of reader readiness in 3 stages. Stage 1, being skeptical. They just signed up, they're curious but guarded, and they are so much more likely to ignore or unsubscribe. Stage 2, warming up. They've opened 1-2 emails, maybe clicked once. At this point, you've earned a sliver of trust. Stage 3, engaged. At this point, they're opening consistently, maybe even replying. And with time, their trust in your brand is growing. So, your key takeaway should be this. 1, don't front-load your sequence when readers are still skeptics. And 2, spread the early emails out. Let interest build naturally. Then, once they're warm, pick up the pace. That's when timing boosts engagement instead of killing it. You can get around this with the 3-2-5 rule. The 3-2-5 rule is a trick I found some time back while working on another project entirely. I like it because it's pretty simple and specific, and it can potentially be a good template to use if you're trying to fix your timing problem. So, here's how it goes. 3 hours between email 1 and 2. 2 days between value-driven emails. 5 days max before you follow up again. That's it. So, for example, your sequence can look like this. Email 1, instant welcome. Email 2, sent 3 hours later with a free resource. Email 3, 2 days later, case study. Email 4, 2 days after that, testimonial. Email 5, 5 days later, invite the lead to a call or something similar. You probably need a bit more spacing, so that you're not too in your face with the new subscribers. Okay. So now, let's look at another timing mistake that's probably costing you the most opens. The Tuesday myth. Everyone says send on Tuesday. It's a great day to send your emails out. Cool. Except everyone else is doing the exact same thing. So, what actually works? Data shows Monday at 4 p.m. gets a 53.4% open rate. Also, a B2B software company ran sends all week, and their top result was a Thursday at 6 a.m. Why? Their audience ops managers check email early. Here's what to do. 1, send your next email to 100 people at 5-6 different times. 2, track opens, pick the winner, scale it. Most businesses treat email timing like a calendar. Send on Monday, again on Thursday, then maybe next week. But what if your timing actually responded to how people behave? That's where real results come in. Here's the move. Trigger emails based on engagement, not dates. Break your list into 3 groups, high engagers, as in those who opened your last 2 emails. Send the next one in 1 to 2 days. They're into it. Keep the convo going. Medium engagers, those who opened 1 of the last 2. For medium engagers, wait 3 to 4 days. Give them more value before you pitch again. Low engagers are those who haven't opened any of your recent emails. Wait a week, change your subject line, and come back with something new. 44% of people in the US and Canada check their inbox 1 to 3 times a day. But that stat hides what really matters. When they check is more important than how often. Mobile opens follow 3 waves. 7 to 8 a.m., the commute scroll. That's where you get the highest engagement. 12 to 1 p.m. is when the lunch scan happens. It's usually mid-engagement, and then 6 to 7 p.m. The inbox cleanup. Fewer opens here, but more deliberate clicks. So, how do you use this in your business? In the mornings, send short, high-value tips. At lunch, go deeper, think blog posts and how-tos. And in the evenings, use a clear CTA. Don't fluff it up, just tell them what to do. Still, there's one timing principle that matters more than all of this, and it's the one so many businesses ignore. Here's the timing principle that separates amateur email marketers from the pros. Sequence velocity. With velocity, high-converting sequences match the pace of the buyer's decisions. Let's break it down. Fast velocity works for transactional stuff. With fast velocity emails, let your email 1 be right away, then email 2, 1 hour later, and email 3, the next day. Medium velocity is best for nurturing. Email 1 is to be right away. Email 2, 2 days later. Email 3, 4 days later. Email 4, 1 week. Slow velocity is very common for big-ticket or high-price decisions. For slow velocity, you can try the following timing template. Email 1, right away. Email 2, 1 week. Email 3, 2 weeks. Email 4, 1 month. One business coach ran all 3 and saw the following results. Fast got 38% more opens, but only 2.1% conversions. Medium struck gold with 32% opens and 8.3% conversions in their business. Bottom line, match your timing to how long it takes your buyer to say yes. The weekend timing advantage. Here's a timing opportunity most B2B companies miss completely. Weekends. The best time to send marketing emails occurred on Fridays, Mondays, and Wednesdays between 3-7 a.m. in the early morning. Also, Saturday and Sunday emails often get higher engagement in certain industries because there's less competition in the inbox. A financial advisor tested weekend sends for their educational newsletter. Saturday mornings outperform Tuesday sends by 23% in opens and 31% in clicks. Why? Their audience, busy professionals, had more time to digest longer content on weekends. The weekend timing rule: educational content performs better on weekends. Sales content performs better on weekdays. But here's the timing mistake. That's quietly destroying your sender reputation. Sending frequency mistakes. Most marketers consider between 1 and 3 weekly emails to be the golden frequency, but here's what they don't tell you. Consistency matters more than frequency. Sending 2 emails per week consistently beats sending 5 one week and 0 the next. Why? Email providers track your sending patterns. Inconsistent sending hurts your deliverability score. Here's the consistency rule. You pick a frequency you can maintain, then you stick to it. Your sender reputation depends on it. Your peak times may vary based on your audience's behavior or the industry you're in. But this experiment or template can help you try to find the best email timing for your audience. Week 1, test send times with just 25% of your list. Split into 4 groups. Group A, Tuesday 9 a.m. Group B, Thursday 2 p.m. Group C, Saturday 8 a.m. And in Group D, whatever time you use now. See which one gets the best open rate. In Week 2, take that winning time and test your send rhythm. You can try it out in different sequences. In Sequence A, try the 3-2-5 rule. In Sequence B, the weekly sends. And in Sequence C, try it out based on the engagement so far. In Week 3, roll out the winning combo to your full list. Make sure you track 4 things. 1. Opens from email 1 to email 5. 2. How many finish the sequence? 3. How many unsubscribe? And of course, you'll need to track those who convert. All right, quick recap. Timing isn't just about when. It's also about the who and how often. The 3-2-5 rule keeps your sequence flowing, not overwhelming. Your audience's habits, morning, lunch, and evening, should shape your sends. Sequence velocity matters more than speed, so just match it to their buying journey. Engagement-based triggers? Beat fixed schedules every time. And yes, testing is your unfair advantage. So use it already. So email timing isn't about picking the best today. It's about matching your rhythm to your reader. When you test it right, you don't just get opens, you build trust, boost conversions, and stop landing in spam. But none of it works without one thing, your subject line. Because if they don't open, timing doesn't matter. So go watch our next video on how to write subject lines that actually get clicks. This has been Rita with clicksandthings.com. See you in the next one.